This is Jordan Tower with JTNEWS. Well, Joe Budden on his podcast the other day, he was talking about the whole Jim Jones, Camron thing, and he had mentioned a part that kind of disgusted him about Camron when he said Jim Jones was doing the Bird Gang thing. Camron asked him, yo, what are you doing with Bird Gang? And Jim Jones said, nothing, don't worry about it. And then Camron copywrote it. Now, Joe Budden had a good point here. He said, why would you do that to your friend? You don't do that to your friend. You don't copyright his thing and, take his thing from him, right? Now, he said, if someone did that to me, I'd fuck them up. Well, Camron heard that, and he responded, okay? Now, it's already kind of squashed, but at first he responded by saying, yo, I'll fuck you up. Where you at? He said, somebody wake Joey up, because he ain't going to open my DM. Despite what people think, I got genuine love for Capo. We know each other's families. It would never go there, not on my end. But you can't afford these problems. You think Ransom was at your door. Now he's talking about Ransom that used to be signed to DJ Clue. Ransom and Joe Budden used to have a problem with each other, calling each other out. That at one point, Ransom went to tried to go find where Joe Budden was at. He started knocking on people's doors that fuck with Joe Budden and saying, yo, what's up with that? And, grabbing him up. Then eventually Joe Budden went to Ransom's house. Some gunshots went firing, and then Ransom ended up going to jail for 3 years. Okay, now I'm not going to get too into that story because that's another spooky story in its own, and you can do your own research on that. I'm sure I think there's an interview on Vlad TV about that, so you can go check that out. Well, I guess this got retracted. Now, Joe Budden was just speaking his mind. I mean, it sounded a little spooky, but Camron did shout Jim Jones out in the beginning and the end, saluting him on his deal. So I like that. It made me think that he really did have, love for Jim Jones. It's just that, he didn't like certain things that were going on, like their problems being out there in the streets. But, he just wanted to, Anyways, Camron squashed the beef regardless. He put out another thing. I guess they talked on the phone and they had a good conversation. And Camron said, my apologies to Joe, spoke to him. I jumped the gun, my bad. Brought much love to you and the missus. Okay, so they they probably got on the phone and said, yo, bro, it's media, bro. I'm just shooting the shit. Yeah, you took it too serious. I didn't say I'd fuck you up per se. I just said if someone did that to me, and it felt ill-willed, I would do something about it. It's good to see that this was settled fast. Everything can be resolved in conversation. So anyways, this is Jordan Tower reporting news as much as possible. I'm sure Jim and Cam, I'm getting interviews from Dipset this week. Just, reliving Dipset memories, period. Make sure you tune in daily for new news. Push the like button. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
Jordan Tower Films. Jordan Tower